it's such a high somehow. Yeah, I've just felt like physically and mentally like stimulated at all times. No, I really enjoyed it. For me, it was really getting that confidence and actually knowing what I was talking about. And I think I've gotten that from the course. My name is Scheurer, and I'm from Denmark, and I was working in hospitality before I came here. I've been doing sports my entire life, and I sort of started to have friends ask me to, because I was working in the gym myself and had a program, and I've been with a personal trainer myself, so I started to have friends ask me if I could help them with whatever they needed to work on and whatnot. And I just really enjoyed that. And I was trying to sometimes lure my friends in to train them and whatnot. So I thought that was really fun. So I thought I'd just get the appropriate certificate so I can actually do it, know what I'm doing, and actually help people. And the reason why I chose FT because Spain and the environment is very appealing to me, and it was one of the first things that came up when I searched. So I started to look into that. And really liked it, and then I did some more research just to see what was out there, but I never really found anything that could compete with that, so I kept coming back to it, even doing intensive research. And yeah, it was just really, the environment is awesome. That inspires me to work, and just the intensity of it, because I didn't necessarily want, because I'm sort of in between stages right now before uni and whatnot. So I wanted something intense. I felt like I knew what was gonna go down, the emails stated that to us, and doing the laps, so I sort of knew what it was about. The only thing is that, of course, it was a bit gotta be nervous about traveling to another country, with the exams, how intense is it gonna be? Am I gonna be able to do it? Just those things, really. But the second I came down here, met the others, I was could breathe a bit more, because it's real people and they're just like you. So, because you sort of have this idea that everyone's just but everyone here is, in the same boat. So that felt much better. I found the online learning and doing the coursework at home before coming. I got a tutor, which the response time was really quick. So that was awesome. I was never left hanging for a long time. So I was always in contact with my tutor, which was really important. And I also felt reinforced that I could do it as well, the course, because I felt like I was, in good hands. And just that the coursework sort of was over an extended period of time. So it was never I forgot anything, and I followed the deadlines that were set, and I'm glad I did that. Or else if I'd done it way earlier, I would have forgotten it for the course, so I'm just happy I followed the deadlines. And doing the laps at home was good, taking through all that, but really coming on the course is it's such a high somehow. Yeah, I've just felt physically and mentally stimulated at all times, because we both had the theory exams and also the physical exams, and I personally need both, or else I feel I'm lacking in one of the departments. And now I've just been on a high for a week and a half. Then it is a bit tough, but you got your trainers and stuff to help you when you feel tired, and you can get that break. But no, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really fun to live with 2 girls and to have a beach in the backyard and have a pool and have our own apartment, as opposed to being. Because when we had to study, it was nice that we could go back and just some peace and quiet together, and we helped each other, the 3 of us. But it was nice that it wasn't a whole group of people necessarily living in one apartment, because I don't think I'd be able to focus as much. So that was really important. And also because of the intensity, you want to be ready when you show up. So it's nice to, be able to recover at home. But it was nice to live with somebody as well. That made it fun.
Oh.
So I like that balance. I think for me personally, I've really gained up a lot of confidence. And I mean, it's nice to have such a good base of the theory exams, because I studied a lot for them. I sort of have just a fundamental understanding, and then on top of that, doing the practical assessments, you were able to take that from the theory exams and apply it to an actual client, and being trainers for each other and clients for each other, you sort of experience both sides, so you can sort of adjust your own performance, if you will. I just think for me it was really getting that confidence and actually knowing what I was talking about, and I think I've gotten that from the course. I sort of knew before coming that the content was spot on, or else I wouldn't have chosen it. But I was worried about how I was going to feel, being here, and I was going to feel comfortable and whatever, which is what has, been really positive. Because it is, you don't doubt for a second that the tutors and trainers are competent in what they're doing. That just shows off immediately. But it's so nice that it's informal and it's, you can really be yourself and talk to, trainers and whatnot. So that was really important to me. And that, I think, has made me relax a bit more and be able to take in what I was learning much better, instead of being on edge the entire time. So I really enjoyed it. Because sport and exercise is a passion of mine, it's really nice to have a diploma that says that I'm able, that I'm reliable to teach this to others. That feels really good, and I'm really excited for that. It just is very empowering, to have that knowledge and have that stamp that you're good to go. I think that's what it was mostly for me, just being you can do it. I think, in the beginning, I'd actually like to work in a gym-based environment, as instructing, or as a PT that's based in a gym, because that makes sense to do in Denmark, where I'm from. But also going out, building that confidence as I give back. I have the certificates and I have the confidence to try it out, but just starting in a gym-based environment and branching out from there. I think for me personally, that suits me really well.